Okay. Hello. Welcome. This is Wendy with Love and Stampin'. I am really hopeful that this video is going to work. Really quick, if you're not familiar, I tried to go live at my regularly scheduled time at noon, and the YouTube would not let me. It just kept saying it was trying to reconnect and it wouldn't do anything. So I'm really hoping it's fixed and that I don't get that message again. If I do, I may hang up my towel for the day and try again tomorrow. So hopefully we're going to be good though. So while people are jumping on and joining in, I wanted to really quick share the July Creative Inspiration Calendar with you. I did this earlier, and I shared this earlier, I should say. 31 days of creative inspiration. This has already been emailed out to my email list. I email a calendar out at the end of every month. So next week, I will be emailing out August calendar. If you want to get the calendar, you need to sign up for my emails in the description below this video. Now, if you scroll all the way down to the bottom of the description, it says get my emails. You click that link, you sign up, and then you have to go into your email and you have to actually finish your confirmation. So you want to make sure you do that whole process, and then you'll get this free from me every single month. And you get a sneak peek of what I'm going to be doing every Tuesday when I go live, along with just ideas to keep you creative all month long. And this is totally free. At the bottom of my creative inspiration calendar, I add my monthly host code. This month's host code gets you a set of festive pearls for free. So when you place an order using this host code by July 27th of $40 or more, you will get festive pearls for free from me in the month of August. All right. Now, we do have a fun project today. We are going to be using the Best Witches stamp set. And this stamp set is so cute, super fun for Halloween, and I'm really excited to use this set for you guys today. I'm also using this gorgeous black and white designer series paper. It is obviously black and white, as it says, and it is super, super versatile. So I've got scraps here. I'll just show you these. We've got like polka dots and stars and stripes. And there's an argyle print. What do you call these? What do you call these? Chevron. I knew the word would come to me. Okay, and then we've got more stripes. And then on the opposite side, we've got white and black. So one side is black and gray. One side is black and white. Super, super versatile. We're going to use it for Halloween today, but you could use this definitely for all kinds of fun card making. Okay. I've already pre-cut a bunch of this, but this is the card we're making. This card is kind of crazy, okay? It opens like this, and it stands up. When it stands up, I want to try to show you, it kind of meets in the middle like this. And so this is, imagine if this was standing. So it's almost like it's a little bit of a frame for the cute little thing on the inside, okay? So this is how it opens, just flat like this, and then it closes down like this, and then it opens like this. And then when you stand it up, like I said, it kind of has this cute little frame look. Now, I completely came up with these measurements on my own. I didn't use this from anybody else's measurements, so you can adapt this however you want. There is a free project sheet over on my blog, and at the end of this video, I'm going to go and I'm going to update the description box to make sure that there's a link directly to the project sheet on my blog, the supply list, and all of that. Okay, let's get started. So I'm going to try to remember all the measurements and tell them to you as we go, but there is a free project sheet, so you don't have to worry about writing it down, okay? All right, so we're starting out with a piece of 6.5 by 9.5 cardstock. And I do want to mention, when this is folded flat, this card is 4.5 by 6.5. So you do have to make a custom envelope for it to fit into, okay? All right, we're going to score our cardstock on the landscape side, the long side, at 3 inches and 6.5 inches. Okay, super simple. And then you're going to score from each of these score lines to the bottom outside corner. Okay, so let me show you here. So we're going to score from this corner of this score line to this bottom outside corner. And then we're going to come over here and we're going to score from the top of this score line to the bottom outside corner. Okay, so let's do that now. I'm so thrilled that YouTube is working for me today. It was such a bummer it didn't work earlier. All right, so there's those 2 score lines. Now, really quick before we move into the next step for this card, I want to show you something. I have several packs of these handmade cards. There's 10 per pack listed over on my shop. So I have a shop at loveandstampin.com. If you go to supplies and there's a drop down and click handmade cards, and I'll drop a link in the description below after this video is over. I'm selling these for $30. So that's $3 a card. Each card is individually packaged. Each card has an envelope with it. And I have so many cards in my office that I just needed to clear them out. So I've got this one. This one actually has 13 cards in it, so it's a little more. But every card in this pack is using the Waves of the Ocean bundle or designer series paper. So we've just got several packs like this for sale over in my shop. And most of them are cards I've made. Some of them are cards others have made that I've participated in swaps and things like that. But if you want to get your hands on those, I recommend to do that because I'm going to be emailing it out to my email list soon. And I do think it'll sell out pretty quick. I've already sold 2 without emailing my email list. And usually when I email my email list, things go quick. Okay, now we're going to take a pencil and our T-square ruler. You can get these on Amazon. And I'm marking at 2 inches on each side from the top, okay? So we're just doing a little tick mark at 2 inches. And then we're gonna come in and we're gonna score again from that same corner point where that score line is to the 2 inch tick mark, okay? And then we're gonna move to the other side and do exactly the same thing on this side. So we're doing this on both sides. And then I want to make sure I erase those pencil marks. And then we're going to do some folding and make sure we use our bone folder. So on this one, we're going to fold in. Okay, both outside flaps we're folding in. Then we're going to fold out. And then back in again. Okay, so over, out, and then back in, all while making sure we use our bone folder on every line. And there is your basic fold, okay? So super, super simple as far as that goes. Now, for your designer paper, we're gonna do this card a little different than the other one. You need 2 pieces of 1 3/4. We'll start this 1 3/4 and 2 3 by 2 3/4 cards or designer paper, and then you're going to cut them in half on the diagonal. And what's going to happen is you're going to have enough for 2 cards. So for example, this is the other half of this. Does that make sense? So I cut these in half, and now I'm going to be able to make 2 cards out of them. So if you don't cut 2 pieces, then you are going to end up with different patterns on every piece, which is okay too. You know, that could be fun as well. Oops, this one goes over here. So for this card, we're going to use the black and white on Parakeet Party. And on the other card, I used the gray and black on Highland Heather. So in the supply list that I have attached, you will notice that Highland Heather is what's listed as my supplies that I used. But you could add Parakeet Party to your order and you'll be able to make this one. Okay, these guys, this is cut at 2 3/4 by 6 1/4 and then just cut on the diagonal, okay? You need 2 of them also. So you're gonna make 2 rectangles cut at 2 3/4 by 6 1/4 and then you're gonna cut them in half on the diagonal, which is going to give you enough designer paper for 2 of these cards, okay? Okay, there's that one. And then we're gonna do this guy. Isn't this a fun fold? It's so fun and unique. Now you could use a 5 by 7 envelope to put these in and they'll fit perfect. Or you can make an envelope if you want to. It's totally up to you. All right, so for the next part, this actually requires just a little technique here. This piece of paper is cut at 6 1/4 by 3 1/4, and it's gonna go on the inside. But you wanna make sure that wherever you stamp shows up when your card is closed, like a little sneak peek, okay? So to do that, you're gonna lay your basic white cardstock on the inside, take a pencil, and just trace these here, real light. And that lets me know that whatever's stamped up here is going to be showing in my little frame area, okay? So that should help you on how to make sure this shows. Now I'm going to use my Stamparatus. The Stamparatus is a stamp positioning tool that Stampin' Up! Sells. There's a lot of different stamp positioning tools on the market. I really love this one. I also really love the Misty. Both are excellent products. They're just different. They do 2 different things, have different abilities. So we're going to remove this little foam pad. Now I'm going to be honest with you. I didn't even know Stampin' Up! Sold this foam pad with the grid that's wipeable until like 3 weeks ago. And I bought this, or maybe it was a month or so. I bought this and I'm like, okay, well, that's a game changer. So it's a little foam pad. It's in the annual catalog and it's got the same grid on it as this and it's wipeable. So when I'm using my photopolymer stamps, I use this now instead of the foam pad that came with the machine. All right, so we're gonna stick our paper in here and put our magnet down. And then I'm going to carefully arrange my little witch so that her head is above that little V, but I'm hoping you're not gonna be able to see the bottom of her when the card is closed, because I just think it's a fun little element to open the card. We're gonna erase this. I think it's a fun little element to open the card and have little surprise images in there. Now this stamp set has a really cute little frog inside the set. Let me show you. Isn't that cute? So he's cute to stamp extra, and you could hand cut him out, fussy cut him out, and add him to your card. Okay. And then we're going to also stamp our sentiment really quick. And for this sentiment, I'm going to do Best Witches, which I think is just a cute little pun. I always love a pun. We'll stamp it right here. Let me just cover my ink up and get it out of the way so I don't end up putting my hand in it. And then we're just gonna color this little witch. Now I'm gonna focus on making her outfit green because, I'm using Parakeet Party Stampin' Blends because with my Highland Heather card, I made the outfit Highland Heather with my Highland Heather markers. So we're just gonna kind of go opposite here. I have a dog here. That's what happens when you're a dog owner. I have a lot of dogs, so, you know, I end up with the dog hair. And this is the dark parakeet party, so I'm gonna go in and just add a little bit of shadows. Like under her arm there would be a shadow. Under her cape would be a shadow. Okay. And then I'm gonna add some Highland Heather for this little buckle here. And then we're gonna use light basic black for her hat. I'm gonna go with the bullet tip. So I'm not really doing any shading or anything for this image. You could do this image a lot more fancy with your coloring for sure. But there is just something to keeping things simple too, right? So I'm just keeping it simple. Usually for a live event, I keep things pretty simple because I don't always have enough to talk about to fill the quiet space. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're gonna make her little cape black. Is it a cape for a witch or would it be a cloak? What's the difference between a cloak and a cape? I would love to know. I have no idea. Okay, we've got some, which is this? This is light soft suede. So we're gonna color the wood. We're going to color our kettle here, our cauldron. Do you guys hear my puppy crying? She's stuck outside the door and she's crying at me. And I'm gonna make the stuff coming out of the cauldron green because of course witch's brew would be green. And then we've got So Saffron. I'm gonna have to add a little bit of pumpkin pie or something in there. Let's see. Add a little, ooh, that marker is shot. So I'm just doing the pumpkin pie at the base. And then we just have to color our gal. I'm just gonna grab whichever this marker was closest. This is the SU 700. I think this is the light skin tone. There we go. And then I want to do something with her hair. So I think, let's see, what color? I think we'll just do a nice dark brown. This is SU 200. And I'm just gonna I'm kind of just going in little circles to make her hair still look curly. And then we're gonna add this whole panel to the center of our card. Now, if you liked this card design, you get a free project sheet. It is over on my blog. I will be posting the link to it really quick. Look at that. Like she's a little sneaky witch, and then you open it up and you see her whole situation. So cute. So I'm going to post these as soon as this video ends. I'm going to hop onto YouTube and update the description of this video with all the information you need to get the free project sheet to make this card design. I think it's a really, really fun card design. It could be used for lots and lots of things. Halloween, generally, I only need about 4 or 5 Halloween cards, and then I make a lot of little Halloween decorative boxes and things like that for family and friends. But these 2 cards are going to give me a really good start. I have 2 little nieces that live in Montana, and I always like to send them a Halloween goodie and a card. So I'll probably send these to them. And if you want the free project sheet, again, link below the video. If you want to get my free creative inspiration calendar in your email box every single month, there is a link below the video that says get my emails. Just click there and it will take you to sign up, and make sure you follow through and confirm your email subscription. And I think that's everything. Don't forget to check out all the handmade cards I have available for sale in my shop. There'll be a link below the video for that in just a few minutes. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for sticking it out with me while I had the issues with YouTube. I don't know why I had the issues with YouTube, but I did. And so I'm glad it worked out for me to still go live today. Just a little later than normal. For those of you who are asking or commenting about my health, I am 100%. I am doing very well. I would say there's maybe 0.02% of fatigue left over, but at this point, I'm not sure if it's just from being tired because I'm a mom and I'm busy, or if it's fatigue from being ill. I don't really know. Either way, you know, that's mom life. So, if you need any of the products you saw me share today, I am always grateful if you purchase them from me. You can shop at shoploveandstampin.com. Links below the video for that. And the full supply list is on that free project sheet that I'm going to get off of here and go link right now. So thanks so much for tuning in with me, guys. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you again real soon. Bye-bye.